Hello, my dolls. Welcome back again to Feminine Touch. If this is your first time, welcome. I really hope you end up staying and joining the wonderful community. But if this is not your first time, mwah, welcome back, my love. Welcome back, my darlings. So dolls, in today's video, it's a very interesting one. It's for, those of you dolls, including myself, who sometimes question if they're on the right path, or sometimes worry if they're ever gonna get their goals or their manifestations or their dreams, if it's ever gonna happen, because I know recently I was thinking about this. I was like, oh my god, I remember when I was 16 and 18 and I was like, oh, by 20 something I should do this and be that and do that. And regardless of the fact that my goals have changed from when I was 16, it's just really interesting to see and feel like, wow, at 16 I really felt like I had set this idea for myself. I was like, okay, by 16 I should have done this and got in here and done that. And seeing now how much I've actually evolved from those goals and like to a different goal, and these are the things that happened. So I feel like I'm not where I am yet. I'm here to tell you that you are on the right path. Like, your story is far from over. I literally had a conversation with my father recently on this topic, because I was telling him, I was like, oh daddy, do you remember, like, I really thought that at this age I should be married and do that and do this, like that was the plan and everything. And he was just laughing and he was just telling me that, at my age, like when he was my age, he just turned 60. So he was like, when he was my age, he just packed his bags and moved to Ilorin. Ilorin is a state in Nigeria, for those of you who don't know. So it's like, for the UK people, it's like moving from London to Manchester, something like that. So he moved to Ilorin, and like, he literally didn't know what he was doing. I mean, he had a goal, he had a dream, he knew what he wanted out of life. Of course, I feel like that's really important, because if you don't know the destination, how would you know the path to take, right? So you need to know the destination. So he did know where he wanted to go, he did know what was happening, he was still enjoying the journey. He wasn't really focused on, oh, I have to get this, and if I don't get this, then I failed, and then I'm a failure, and then the world is gonna end, and the kind of things we do as overthinkers. I know I'm an overthinker. I don't know if you guys are one, but just thinking like, oh my god, I haven't done this, and I should do that, and I should do this. Because I feel like also society really imposes expectations on us, like, oh, at this you should have graduated, and at that you should have done this, and this you should have done that. But it's like, who sets the rules? Who actually makes the rules? It's your life, you're making the rules. Don't allow anyone to make the rules. And this is where I go really deep in my Dream Life Blueprint course, where I really tell you guys, and you guys in the course, you guys have taken the course, where I really tell you guys, like, think about what you want and not what your parents want, your boss wants, your family wants. Like, really think about what you want, because I've really noticed how we're now living by society's standards and not our standards. Like, what are your standards? What are your values? Remove society, remove your parents, remove your friends. What do you want as an individual? What is that for you? Because most of the thing where it's like, oh, I'm so sad I haven't gotten that, it's because society said at this age you should have gotten that. What if that's not even what's in the works for you? What if that's not even the plan for you? I remember on Twitter, I was on Twitter, like, I can't remember, I think it's like last year or so. There was this like Nollywood actor that, old Nollywood, if you know, you know. It was an old Nollywood actor, and someone was like, oh my god, see this actor, this old Nollywood actor here, then, and see him now. I think he's a doctor now. And I loved to see it, because it just shows how you can reinvent yourself. Like, goals can change, things can happen. Before, he wanted to be an actor, he did what he wanted to do, he chased that dream, and then he realized, maybe I've done that, that's great, I don't think it's right for me anymore, it doesn't resonate anymore, it doesn't align with me anymore at this time, and I think I want to be a doctor. And then he started pursuing that goal, and now he's a doctor. And I love seeing that, because it just shows how growth can still happen in the uncertainty, in the in the chaos, in the on knowing you can still grow, you can still evolve. That's exactly where you can still evolve. Because if you had already reached your destination, if you have everything you want, every single thing you want right now, there's no room for growth. Think about it. When do you stop growing? For me, I know like my whole journey of like personal development, it came because I wasn't comfortable. It came because of chaos. It was literally birthed from chaos. Something was literally happening in my life, and I was like, I need to grow. I need to evolve. I can't allow this to happen. And that's what happens to a lot of us, because it's when the bad things are happening, we're like, okay, I don't want this anymore. I think it's time to change. I think it's time to grow. I think it's time to evolve. And that was all in the chaos. And I think it's just so beautiful to see. So if you're sitting down right now and you're thinking, oh my God, I haven't gotten this, and I haven't done this, I haven't done this. It is okay to be an unfinished story. Your book is still so big. You have blank pages. You can fill it up. What do you want? I was thinking about this. I remember also like going back to my father. I was like, oh my God, I'm in my late 20s and everything. And remember I told you guys that he just turned 60, and I was just thinking, I was like, I'm gonna be 60 one day. Like, I want to grow old. I don't know about you, but I want to grow old. I want to be like 90 something. But like, I was like, I'm gonna be 90 something, hopefully, God willing, one day. And that's like what? That's like 60 years from now. 60 years from now. What am I worried about? Like, it's crazy. It's like, what are you worried about? No need to worry. And this is not me saying, okay, because you have like 60 years to achieve your goals, then, lay back, party, have fun. It's like, no. Go be on the right path, know what you want, be on the right path, but enjoy that path, enjoy the journey. Like, stop worrying about the destination. You're gonna get it. It's done. Especially if you're in the right path and you're taking the right actions, you're gonna get it. But just enjoy the journey right now. Like, it's literally okay. And the funny thing is that I just see that we chase this idea of having it all, doing everything, and you can have it all. I'm all for that. But it's like, when you have it all right now, like, what's next? Of course, more desires will come in. I believe that, like, if I have that, I'll have more desires. I'm going to like different eras, like different stages of my life. I'm gonna be a wife one day. I'm gonna be a mom one day. I'm gonna be a grandma one day. Like, these are different eras. So me right now, like, not married, like living my single life, I'm grateful right now and I'm enjoying it. And that's what you should do too. Like, whatever that is for you. Like, oh my God, I haven't like gotten the money yet. Like, enjoy not having the money right now. Like, literally, I'm not joking. Like, enjoy being broke right now, because it's like, if you literally go back and laugh and be like, oh my God, I remember when having like $2 was like tough for me. Now look at me spending this amount in a bag. Like, just enjoy where you are right now. Be grateful about where you are right now, because I know sometimes it might seem, oh, I'm not there, and it's very hard to practice gratitude because we haven't received what we want. But there's always still good in where you are right now. There's always someone lower than you who literally wants your life. So if you look at that, like, I look at the homeless person, I'm like, wow, this person literally doesn't have any house. He doesn't have a place to stay. He doesn't have clothes. I'm here going home wondering what I'm gonna eat this night for dinner. Like, that's my problem. This person doesn't even know where his next dinner is coming from. My problem is what to eat, because I have so many options. I don't know what to eat. Like, that's the problem. So really focus on the amazing things that are happening in your life. And once you see yourself focusing on those amazing things, you start attracting things you want effortlessly. Like, your dreams literally start chasing you. I have a video where I talk about how to really practice gratitude where you are right now. Ensure you check that out. Like, that's just an amazing video, so ensure you check that out. But you need to start practicing gratitude where you are. And maybe that's why you feel really bad, because if you're in that mindset of, I haven't gotten my desires, oh my God, life sucks, why am I not, like, God, when, why don't I have this yet? Why don't I have that yet? Change it to, Okay, but see what you have. You know that TikTok where it's like, you have a job, you have a car. It's like, literally, that's what you should do every day. It's like, don't worry, you have a job, you have a car, you have money, you're beautiful. Like, where's the waist? You know, like, literally, like, look at the things going well in your life right now and just focus on it. Like, really just focus on it and be grateful for it. And also on the point of, you know, comparing yourself, I also want to remind you guys that everyone's journey is unique. Some people find out their passions, some people find out their careers early on. And I remember this literally just happened. There was this girl, I don't know if you guys know Aisha Monet. I just discovered her. Yeah, guys, I literally just discovered her. And I was like, oh my God, I love, you know, like how she dresses and everything. She really seems confident in herself. Like, I love that. And because of how confident she is, how she carries herself, I thought she was like way older. And then I checked and I was like, she's 19. I'm like, wait. She's 19. I was like, at 19, girl, I don't think I knew how to dress. I didn't think I knew anything. I was 19. I had different priorities, okay? Like, this was not me at 19. And that's okay. That's fine. Going back to her career, she literally started dancing moms when? I think when she was like 4 or 5. That's when she started doing this. You know, when did I start? When did I start doing my personal development journey? Like 2019. That's when I started. So it's fine. If some people start really early, they get the money, they get the things really early on, you don't know why. Maybe that's their life, that's their path. It's okay for them. Maybe you have a long way to go for whatever reasons. Like, who knows? God knows best. Maybe he wants you to experience this first, so like you enter different eras. Like, that's just the thing. So just because you haven't reached a certain milestone doesn't mean you are never gonna reach the milestone. It's taking time for a reason. Like, trust the process, believe in the process, believe in yourself, and also ensure that you are on the right path. And it's the path that you want to be on, not the path that you're forced into, you've been programmed into. Really think about it. What do I want? And be on that path. And another thing that I feel like, you know, not reaching the destination that people tend to forget, like, these are also the good that I feel like you should focus on, is that you still have the time to reinvent yourself. You have the time to change that chapter, that book. Because look at your life as a book, right? You start a book, you're in chapter 1, or a film. Like, for I watch films. I read books, mostly audiobooks, but I think I relate more to films. But it's like, you start a series, right? And it's like season 1. You're not like, oh my God, no, but I need to know what happened in season 6. It's like, whatever happens in season 6 happens in season 6. Right now, I'm enjoying season 1. You know, so that's how you have to look at yourself. I'm enjoying season 1. And if you want to take it further, like if you want to go closer, it's like, I'm enjoying season 1, episode 1, this scene right here. Like, what's happening right here, right now. I'm enjoying it. And honestly, I just actually tapped into that energy right now of just being present and enjoying where I am right now. And I can't even just explain to you how I feel right now. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm having goosebumps because it's such a beautiful thing. It's like, honestly, enjoy where you are right now. This you right now, enjoy it. Like, I look back on my previous videos, previous pictures, previous goals. Like, literally, I remember when I was stressing about like finishing my secondary school exam because I wanted to like graduate and enter university. Like, that was my problem then. It was like, oh my God, I hope I really pass so I can get into a good uni. Like, that was the problem then. Like, now I don't even, it's like, oh wow, that was like a long time ago. Like, we did it, we got into uni, you know, like we have 2 masters now, yay. You know, but it's like, then, girl, you shouldn't have to even worry. Just do what you needed to do. Read, and then you pass, and then see me now. I just want to tell you guys this. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to be at the finish line. You don't need to arrive anywhere. You're allowed to be in progress. You're allowed to be an unfinished story. You're allowed to embrace the unknown. And it's time for you to trust that your story is unfolding how it needs to unfold. Trust the process, believe in yourself, practice gratitude, be happy where you are now. Ensure that your destination is something you want, and ensure that you're on the right path and you're actually taking the actions to get to that path, and not just like dilly-dallying. You know, this is a destination here, and you're like this, 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 this. You know, like a lot of us do that because we're confused and you're not certain on what you want. So time to get certain, time to know exactly what you want. And to go further in this, honestly, I will implore you to take my Dream My Blueprint course. So dolls, thank you so much for watching these videos. Let me know your key takeaways, and like I always say, do not forget to have a feminine touch in everything you do. See you in the next one.